guys, I'm here with another reaction. This is to punishments that went way too far. Now punishments in school, when I used to go to school, it was mostly just, go to the dean, get a call home, or all that stuff. But let's just see exactly what these punishments are.
In school, teachers have to do something in order to keep classrooms in order. But how much is too much? Whether the student went too far or the teacher was in a bad mood, there are some punishments that go too far. Monster closet. A pre-kindergarten teacher and her assistant from Houston, Texas lost their jobs after they used the janitor's closet for punishing their 4-year-old students. They called the closet the monster closet and held the door shut with their feet, turned the lights off, and told the kids that monsters were going to eat them. Duffel bag.
Really? Really? This is already pissing me off. Come on, you know that if you do something like that, the parents are gonna want to sue you.
9-year-old autistic student Christopher Baker was stuffed into a duffel bag with the drawstring pulled tight as a punishment for misbehaving in class. When Christopher's mother, Sandra Baker, came to school to pick him up, she was horrified to hear her son's voice coming from the bag while a teacher's aide stood and watched. Sandra complained to the district, which prompted an investigation. Homophobic humiliation.
What?
A first-year principal caught 2 students fighting, and as punishment, he forced the students to sit in the middle of the quad and hold hands. Students then started insulting the pair, throwing homophobic insults, and overall being terrible. The punishment caused outrage in social media, and parents were calling for the principal's removal. Paddled. A mother of a 6-year-old boy in Marshall, Texas, was livid after her son came home from school with bruisings on his bottom. She found out that her son was paddled 3 times by his teacher at Robert E.
So apparently it's okay to have a teacher get a paddle and whack him. What the hell? I'm serious. This is pissing me off. I'm telling you right now. If I was in high school, obviously if I was in elementary, I couldn't fight. You can't. That's the thing. You can't fight back either. You can't. If this was high school and a teacher was telling you, I'm gonna whack you because for being whatever, I'm gonna fight back. I don't care if you're a teacher. I don't care if I get suspended or get kicked out. I'm fighting back. I'm not having this.
Lee Elementary School. The boy was paddled for each time he disrupted class, and the number of paddlings increased with each session. Lunch on the floor. In 2008, at Charles Sumner Elementary School in New Jersey, Vice Principal Teresa Brown got angry after a student spilled a water jug on the cafeteria floor and proceeded to force 15 or 16 fifth-grade students to eat their lunch off the floor for 10 days. Parents of 7 of the students sued the school and won a settlement of $500,000.
Good.
Students
You deserve that, you prick.
who weren't even present for the water spill were forced to eat off the floor when they returned to school.
Oh my.
No braids in class.
What?
When 7-year-old Lamia Kamen wouldn't stop playing with her braids in 2009, her teacher had had enough. The teacher called her up to the front of the class and then proceeded to use a pair of classroom scissors to cut off one of the braids.
I am just, oh my god. Okay, just because somebody is I guess you could say, not breaking the rules, but doing something that kind of annoys you, it gives you the goddamn right to get a pair of scissors and snip. Who hired these teachers, or who hired these teachers? If a teacher were to cut my hair, I'm taking those scissors and I'm throwing them and I'm just, god damn it, man. This is ridiculous.
When Lamia's mother confronted the teacher, she was met with half-hearted apologies, and Lamia moved classrooms. The teacher ended up getting suspended without pay.
Good.
Wrong color shoes.
Man, I should have just fired her though. Why do they allow these? I'm pretty sure that sometimes these are things that they do without even notifying the principal. Maybe because that is true. What if a teacher is having a bad day or a bad time and they take it out on their students? That is kind of true. But if the principals actually allow this to happen, then they should be fired. I'll explain. I'll explain later.
A 5-year-old student was taken out of school and brought home by police because he wore shoes that were the wrong color. His family couldn't afford a pair of black shoes, so his mother colored a pair of red and white shoes black in order to cover up the decoration. Some of the ink must have come off because apparently wearing the wrong colored shoes is worthy of calling the cops. Strip searched. In 2000.
Oh my god. This is already gonna piss me off, I can tell.
A 13-year-old student named Savannah Redding was put through a strip search after a student accused her of carrying prescription-strength ibuprofen, which was the equivalent of 2 Advils. School officials searched her backpack but weren't satisfied. They then sent her to the nurse's office and put her through a strip search, making her take her bra off and checked under the elastic of her underwear, all the while without informing her.
I am done, man. Like, oh my god. And you know what's worse? I feel like some of these teachers don't even think before they actually do this stuff. Imagine if that were to happen today. Like, because this was in 2003, they said. So imagine if today you hear in the news a girl getting strip searched. Do you know what kind of riot that's gonna cause? It's a miracle that the schools that I went to did not do it, that they didn't do any of this stuff. I'm pissed for all these people who had to suffer through this stuff, like seriously. I mean, you're lucky if the school that you go to doesn't take things too far like this. To actually have the audacity to make her take her bra off, like, oh, schools, it's supposed to be a fun place. It's supposed to be a place where, you know, you feel protected, you feel like, God, man, like.
Parents. Needless to say, Savannah's parents took the case to court. Drawing on faces.
What?
4th grade teacher Summer Larson found herself in hot water after she allowed students to write on the faces of students who had failed to meet their reading goals. Larson's original intent was to give an incentive for students to meet their reading goals. If a student failed, they could either skip recess or allow their peers to write on their faces. 6 of the 9 students apparently didn't want to miss recess. Jailed for missing.
I am aware that if you miss school way too much, you could go to jail, okay? I have heard about that. Now, believe it or not, that is a law, okay? But missing... I mean, I've seen a lot of dumb things in my time, but this has to be one of the worst.
School. In 2012, an 11th grade student named Diana Tran was an honor student, going to school full-time and working 2 jobs in order to support her siblings.
Goddamn.
One sibling was in college and the other was younger. Diane's busy schedule caused her to miss 11 days of school in 6 months, and Texas state law requires a maximum of 10 unexcused absences in a span of 6 months. The 11th absence caused Diane Tran to be jailed for 24 hours and be charged with a misdemeanor. A judge soon dropped the charges.
Good.
Bubble gun.
But, I mean, I don't know, like, that law, though, is just retarded. I mean, I get it, you know, you need school and everything, but, like, do you really have to go to jail for that? Like... I mean, there are worse crimes than this. Like, this isn't even a crime. Like, come on. I mean, I probably shouldn't have lost my cool there, but it still pisses me off, though.
In 2013, a 5-year-old kindergarten student from Pennsylvania was accused of making terrorist threats after she threatened to shoot a classmate with her Hello Kitty bubble gun. A school official heard the threat and went through the girl's backpack and found out that she didn't have a deadly gun.
Okay.
The girl received a 10-day suspension, which prompted her parents to hire an attorney and meet with the school. The suspension was reduced to 2 days.
It's a little better.
Suspended for a haircut. In 2012, a 12-year-old middle schooler named Patrick Gonzalez was suspended after he had his hair cut with a portrait of NBA player Matt Bonner on the back of his head. Patrick's mother cleared the haircut of the Spurs player with the school's first, but then Patrick was suspended until he had his head shaved, citing that the haircut was a distraction. When the Spurs heard about the incident, they gave Patrick free tickets to the playoffs.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Going to jail for missing school, like, it's retarded. That's one of the worst things. But the ones that got me were the girl who got her braid cut off, the girl who got strip searched. I mean, like this is like going to school and then you're disrupting the class for whatever reason, and it's almost like another punishment could be like just imagine, you know, you're disrupting the class a little bit. And the punishment is you have to, like, what, I don't know, oh yeah, imagine that, like, imagine you have like a long braid, I guess, like you know, like those very long braids, and then they come up, they force you to go to the class, and then they have to they just snip it off. Like, I'm done. I mean, I could go on for like another 5 minutes, but that's all I got. So Let's cut this video. Let me know if have you guys ever suffered any horrible punishments, not just from school, but like in general, like any bad punishments. I never had any like punishments that went too far, but I have suffered through my fair share of consequences. So let me know. Do you have any stories about stuff like this? So yeah, that's all I got. And again, if you guys want me to do any other reaction videos, just let me know. I'm always open for requested videos, alright guys? So just let me know if you want me to do any more requested videos. I'm planning on having a Q&A video soon. I haven't done one in like almost a year. So if you guys want me to do a Q&A video, just leave your questions in the comments, and I will get to them. Cause I love doing Q&A videos. So yeah, so just letting you know about that. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think of this video. Again, the official video will be in the link in the description. Oh, the link will be in the description. So make sure to click the notification button. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe. Till then, REKLEZ Rich signing out.